This is IGN. Woman, Charlize Theron, versus man, Taron Egerton, versus nature. This is your IGN review of Apex by Hannah Ennis. If there's one thing Charlize Theron knows how to do, it's pack a punch. As Furiosa in Mad Max Fury Road, she gave Tom Hardy's eponymous lead a run for his money, hot-wheeling across a barren sandscape and taking out several heavies along the way. In Atomic Blonde, her MI6 agent Lorraine proves a formidable spy, brutally dispatching KGB operatives in a 10-minute single-take fight scene even after receiving several pummeling hits. Throw in the Old Guard and Fast and Furious franchises, and Theron has come to epitomize a strong female character not to be messed with, an ultimate fighting force with heart that has been met with uproarious adulation from audiences. With Apex, her new survival actioner, she's taken a somewhat softer approach to the story of a woman fighting for her life in a game of cat and mouse, set against the backdrop of the Australian wilderness. That's not to say her character, Sasha, is soft. She's a thrill-seeking outdoorswoman who pushes herself to nature's limits by scaling perilous mountains and kayaking down thrashing rivers. But she's not a highly trained fighter or imbued with immortal strength, making stakes that much higher once she's targeted by a sadistic hunter. Sasha is introduced 3/4 of the way up Norway's Troll Wall, the tallest vertical rock face in Europe, with her husband Tommy, played by Eric Bana. The pair have an easy chemistry, offering the sort of lived-in banter of a couple who have been adventuring for years. Tommy is feeling a little less optimistic about reaching the summit. The weather's turning for the worse, Sasha's rushing the climb, and he's lacking confidence. If you've seen Vertical Limit or Cliffhanger, you can guess what happens next. A nail-biting yet devastating scene where director Baltazar Kormákur effectively utilizes the immersive camera work he honed on 2015's Everest. It's a shame that the film is going straight to Netflix rather than being shared on the big screen, where the extremities of nature versus the fragility of humanity could have been experienced in full force. Such is the dominance of streaming, I guess. The stunt work is impeccable with Theron, who did a significant amount of it herself, diving headfirst into every sequence. She kayaks through turbulent river rapids, sometimes plunging into the racing water while handcuffed and trying to escape her foe. She scrambles up and down rock faces and scurries through the lusciously dense forest as Aussie backwoodsman Ben sets traps and his crossbow sights on her. It's intensely exhausting to watch Sasha and Ben go head-to-head, but refreshingly believable to comprehend her survival instincts. Sure, she's a natural athlete, but she's up against a psychotic man of the woods in unknown terrain. Brute strength won't save Sasha, her brain will, so it's all the more satisfying to watch a quick-thinking woman survive a deranged predator by flexing that muscle instead. Cinematographer Lawrence Sher does an admirable job, seamlessly capturing the looming beauty and elemental danger of the Blue Mountain region where it was largely shot. Even in quieter moments of reflection, from shadowy blue night to a grimy cave dwelling in pink-tinged skies, Apex captures the tumultuous emotional journey of its hero and the disturbing proclivities of its villain. It's a wild ride, with Theron once again cementing herself as one of cinema's most versatile action stars. Baltazar Kormákur delivers a compelling survival thriller, with both Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton throwing themselves into their adversarial roles. Theron crafts a relatable and grounded performance, bolstered with emotional sensitivity and physical prowess, while Taron Egerton proves his worth as a weirdly menacing antagonist. Immersively conceived and nerve-wrackingly realized, Apex is a visually commanding action film bursting with impressively dynamic stunt sequences. Apex's IGN score? 8 out of 10. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest updates on Apex, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.